Hey guys, and welcome to my first video after my introduction video, and this video is going to be about loot cards, what they cost me, why I request donations for the bigger ones for the mount cards, and also what the cards individually are worth and why they're worth so much. So we're going to be starting off with the cheaper loot cards. We're going to be going with the card Tiny. There are multiple cards like this. There's Tiny, Pathocynarius, Paphidiladin. All of these cards are called consumables. For people who don't know the term consumable, it means that it's an item that wears away as you use it. And so these only come with 50 stacks each. So now when you're using these, the stacks slowly dwindle away. However, because of this, I'm only ever going to use this as a sub giveaway. It is never going to be a main giveaway because it's not that valuable, and even when you use it, it's only for a certain amount of time. It's nothing you can actually keep and hold on to on a character. So those cards, generally their value are approximately $3 to $10 depending on which one. But like I said, they aren't that valuable. However, like some of the older ones are up there just because they're harder to find. Now we're going to be going through the second one, which are items that are bound to a character. So you can't use this across your account. However, because it's not a cross account, but it's still a permanent item, I consider this a sub and a main giveaway depending on what the situation is. So this is the example that I have. This is the Landro Longshot. Now the Landro Longshot gives you a tabard. If you want to look it up, I believe it's called the Tabard of Flame. Now, the Tabard of Flame itself looks actually really cool. However, it is not an account-wide item. So you redeem it on one character and only that character has it. That's why I'm saying it's a sub or a main giveaway, because it is permanent. However, you have to decide what character it's on. And even when I give it away so somebody can use it on a character, it's a decision on which character can use it and actually still look good in it, because I know a lot of people just use tabards mostly for their transmog, so this way it blends in. Now, the costs on them are generally higher. However, the price cost on, let's say, this one ranges from about $10 to $15, just because it's not one of the more sought after ones. There are a lot more sought after ones, like the Dark Portal Hearthstone, which is, I believe, approximately $40 to $50. And what that one does is it actually changes Hearthstone to the Dark Portal every time you use it. And it's a permanent item from what I know, and it just kind of sits in your inventory and you use it as your Hearthstone. Just summons the Dark Portal every time you use it. Now, I'm going to go through the third of the TCG cards, which are the pets. Now, the reason why I do pets for my main giveaway is because they're account-wide, and all these can go across any server, so EU, US, because they're all loot cards, so you redeem them on whatever server you want. That's why I find there's more versatility. There's more versatility across everything if I do loot cards unscratched, as opposed to just having them all on my account to give away. Now, the Eye of the Legion is going to be messed up because of the chroma key for my green screen. Well, it looks kind of cool. But the Eye of the Legion card in and of itself is a pet. So when you redeem it, it gives you a pet, which you can then learn. But that pet, because of the way pets and mounts work now, they are account-wide, which is why I like doing them for giveaways and main giveaways, because they generally have a value of approximately $5 to upwards of $100 depending on what pets they are. So let's say Eye of the Legion generally varies from $5 to $10. However, because it is one of the more sought after pets, in game you can still sell them. So which is why I like doing these for just general giveaways, because even if you don't want the pet for yourself, you can easily flip it on the auction house for at least maybe like 6 to 10k. Just throw it up there and someone will buy it, or spam trade chat, whichever one you want to do. It doesn't really matter, but the point is whether or not you want to keep it. It's account wide, I can give it to anybody, EU, US, wherever, and it's accessible for everybody. And so even if you have 3 because you play the TCG and you've won it, you can always just sell it and it gets you gold. It all works out generally. That's why I use them for my main giveaways as day-to-day basis for a giveaway every day. Now, if we don't reach the goal that I set, I don't do the pet. However, I do still do an in-game pet. So this is a pet that you can cage, but it comes from an in-game quest or storyline or some way that you can get it, dungeon, something like that. These generally have their own value. However, they're easier to get than the TCG ones. Well, some of them are. There are some that are harder to get just because of the scarcity of getting them. Like you have to go and farm this. Oh, it didn't drop. Okay, I have to come again next week for the raid or whatever. It's like just farming old content to get them. Now, I'm going to be going through the main one, and I'm going to tell you why I charge donations, or not charge, request donations would be more accurate. All of these cards require me to put money into them in order to get them to you guys. However, the mounts cost the most. Like I said, these cards are worth approximately $5 to $15. But the mount that I'm going to be giving away at the end of August, the Corrupted Hippogriff, generally sells for approximately $100. Now, because the mount sells for so much, it has more value behind it, so it's a bigger giveaway, and that's why I do mounts as a giveaway as a once per month. However, it costs me a lot to get them, and I have to generally either pay for them or trade for them out of the cards that I have. But even then, even if I trade because they're worth so much, I still have to put up money for them. So which is why when I ask for donations for entries to win it, the only reason why I say use donations for entries and why I set a goal. So for this one, for the Corrupted Hippogriff, the goal is to get to 100 donations, and each donation gets you entries. I'll explain how the entries work in a bit, but each donation works towards getting more money into the flow of getting more cards to give to you guys. So essentially, think of it as I'm here, the cards are here, you guys are here. If we keep going like this, there's going to just never stop giveaways. Like it's just never going to stop. Especially for things like mounts where people can sell them in game and they're worth a shit ton. Like the Corrupted Hippogriff on Dark Spirit, it's worth approximately 150k if you just want to sell it. So, and it's also account wide, like I said before. So it doesn't matter where you redeem it, as long as it's on one server, EU, US, all your characters on that specific server in general, on that account, will have the pet of the mount, which is why I like doing them as main and big giveaways. Now, I also have a set follower count, which is at 1,000. But if we don't reach either of those goals, I do extend the time limit by a month. If we don't reach it after that, I'm going to go on to the next month and next month. But I'm pretty sure we're going to reach it because we're already approximately a week into August, and now we've already almost reached our $100 in donations, and we're steadily day by day increasing the amount of followers, and by the end of the month we should have approximately 1,000. If we're close to 1,000, I'll probably let it go. However, I would like to really reach 1,000. Now, as I'll go through followers and more information about that on another video. However, this one, like I said, it's about the new cards. Now, mounts are generally wanted, so that's why I decided to do the big giveaway. Pets are generally wanted because they sell for something, or you can use them for pet battles, so that's why I decided to do them for a giveaway. The redeemable Langelos Longshot or items like it, which are 1 per account, I decided to do those for giveaways just because if you have have the option of getting something cool on your character that you can only ever have on one character and nobody else generally has on their account, such as let's say tier 3. Like people can't get tier 3 anymore. So if somebody has tier 3, then you're obviously going to want it, right? Because it looks cool because you can't get it anymore. But it's something, it's more of a showpiece. Now, the reason why I do the sub giveaways for the consumables is because consumables aren't that pricey, so I can get a couple of them here and there, like as throw wins more than likely whenever I'm getting some cards, and I can just throw them in as sub giveaways when we get a lot of people online, or whenever we get a shit ton of subs, such as, let's say I set our, or not subs, followers, let's say we're at 120 followers, I set my goal to 130. No matter what, if we reach 140 or 145, something higher than what I set by about 10 to 15, then I'm automatically going to be doing sub giveaways or secondary giveaways. Now, I thank you for watching, and this is going to be the end of this video. I'm going to be getting into more in my next video, which is going to be about how I plan to continue my Twitch channel and the future planning of my channel and followers and subscribers. So basically information about what I do and what I plan to do with my Twitch and YouTube. Now, if you need to ask me any questions personally, you can always message me Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. All my links will be down below. If you would like to just say it as an open question, you can always leave a comment in the comment box below, or you can always just click my Twitter or my Twitch and just comment when I'm streaming. Anything's available. So just if you have any questions, make sure you ask, or else I won't know, obviously. And then if you get angry at me for not knowing anything, I can't really do anything about that now, can I? So I thank you all for watching, and remember, I give away every day. Have a good day. Peace.